Whew, that took a lot of takes, but this is a beautiful tune I just heard yesterday for the first time on KPR. I was just listening on the radio on the drive, and I heard this song. It's This Love Will Carry by Dougie Maclean, and I'd never heard of him or his stuff before, but yeah, this beautiful folk Scottish song, and I saw some other cover of it on YouTube here and learned it this morning, and it's very beautiful. So yeah, that took a lot of takes, but that's the best I got right now. But let me show how it's done. So the chords, right now I'm on capo 2, but it's also been in like capo 5 on the studio recording, capo 4 on a live recording of his I saw, capo 6 on the cover that I learned from, and I'll link that below because it's a pretty good cover. But yeah, capo 2 is where I'm at right now. It's a good balance of singing range and playability for me. But anyway, so chords are C major, this kind of thing, and then it goes, walks down, kind of like my version of Tumble in the Wind by Jackson C. Frank. There's actually a lot of similarities, but this song has some other cool parts to it. And then I just do this because the finger style lets me not do that finger, but that string there. But yeah, it's this kind of pretty chord. I first learned that chord on simple, no, Please, Please, Please by the Smiths. Yeah, great chord. But yeah. So yeah, the way that I learned it was kind of looking at the chords and also the finger pattern, and the finger style pattern is pretty simple. It uses your thumb twice and then 2 fingers up here, and then there's one part where you can do this finger here. But yeah, so it goes, so there's 2 different ways you do it pretty much throughout the song. One way is the 4 middle strings, and then the other way is this lower string and then those 3 strings. So skipping this one. So yeah, there's this. And so, yeah, for most of the first verse, it's just doing these. But then here, it switches to this chord, so you go. And then and so that's a pretty cool part where it goes. Yeah, so breaking it down, first you do C, then down to this, and then A minor, and then this F chord, and then it does that riff. So let me just do that whole first part slow, because that's the first line of dialogue, and it's a good way to break it up. So it goes. And so, yeah, that's just C major fingering, A minor fingering, and so that cool little part is just all that I really ever need to do here, is because you can have like this finger here too, but it doesn't really matter because you're not playing that string when it's in that. So it's just that finger on the 3rd fret of that B string. And then you let it go when you're coming down. But yeah, that's a slightly different finger style thing there, but that's how that goes. And then you for the second line, it sits in A minor and then switching to G major, but you're still doing the finger style where it's just these 4 middle strings or these skipping that string. So you can make it easier on yourself by, for the G major, instead of doing the full fingerings, you can just do that, which is what I do. So yeah. Dark clouds quickly gather along the way you came. So that's that line. So I'll break that down again. So the second line starts here. So this is after the then it goes into an A minor, and dark clouds. So yeah, it goes back into the A minor there, and then walks up to the C again. For the third line, which is, oh yeah, before we go to third line, there's some variations you can do with that A minor walk up, which is cool. That way that I just did it is the way it's done in the studio recording, but there's some other cool ways you can do it, like, let's see. Dark clouds quickly gather along the way you came. So yeah, there's that cool way, or like, there's a lot of cool stuff. You can do some hammer-ons, but the standard way is just going, or well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's different ways to do it, but anyway, moving on. So third line and fourth line just do the same thing. So the third line is the same as the first line, and the fourth line is the same as the second line. So there's fear out on the mountain and death out on the plain. There's heartbreak and heartache in the shadows of the flame. Oh, actually, forgot. Fourth line is different. So fourth line after the shadow of the flame, instead of going back to A minor, it goes so that's a fun thing. I don't know, it's cool. And so breaking that down, what it's doing is, so this is shadow of the flame, and then it's these two strings, and that's just G major. And so you can start out just going and then add the other notes. So there's this drone, which is this G string. So that's yeah. And then once you've done that, you are ready for the chorus. And so you just go into C and then go, but this love will carry, this love will carry me. I know this love will carry me. And so some things to remember for that chorus is it does the walk up immediately, so it goes. So instead of going from here to, it goes up and does it again. The C walk down again before going to I know. And then what's the other thing? Let's try it again. This love will carry, this love will carry me. I know. So there it's doing the A minor to G again, like in the second verse, the second line of the first verse. I know this love will carry me. And then here at the end of that, so that's a little pattern there. But what it's doing is you're just in this chord again, the F thing, and then so there you do the open E string there, high E string. So then there, I'm doing, after hitting that high A string, then it kind of goes into a Travis picking pattern, just for 2 rounds there. So breaking that down again, start out normally, but then you do the high on there. And then you let go for that last note. And then you do it again for the chorus again. This love will carry me. I know this love will carry me. Strongest webs will tangle. Oh yeah, and then remember not to walk up again during the chorus, or during the verses. The verses, it just goes. Strongest web will tangle, sweetest bloom will fall. And then that A minor to G. And then into the verse, or chorus. So yeah, I still need to learn the lyrics fully, but that's a good overview of the core parts of the song. And then there's also the bridge, which is super pretty. It's just in the studio recording. I haven't heard it in any live versions, but the bridge, I don't really know for sure how this goes because no one really plays it in the covers, but it's very pretty. And so what I've figured out for now to do to kind of follow along with the bridge is kind of just going between those chords. So yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, but you could also just go. Because that's all it's doing. But yeah, in the studio recording, it has a lot of multiple guitars playing and keyboard as well, like keys, so it's kind of complex to try and copy that bridge onto a single guitar, but for now this is the best I can really do until I look into it more. And yeah, that transition back to the next verse, they do it a lot better in the song recording, but I'll figure that all out later. But anyway, yeah, so just going through it all again. I'll do it slowly and yeah, just kind of slowly to make sure it's all visible, and maybe like a different angle might help. I think it's probably fine, hopefully. thinking. Oh yeah. Yeah, I messed that part up. It goes. Why not? But it can be flexible. It doesn't need to be perfect. But that's how it is in the studio recording. But anyway, yeah, that's how it goes. And then if you want to do strumming, you want to fill in those chords instead of doing the shortcuts like I do. Because if you're finger picking, you can skip strings, and so you don't need to place your fingers everywhere. But if you're strumming, you want to go having the full C major, A minor, the full F without the thing on the, having an open E string. And so having that finger there. And then I don't know how to do that part, which is strumming. Oh yeah, maybe have this finger there.